Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and we're going to continue with the ground. We're going to take a look at a war attack here and then do some legend hits. Well, I have hogs cooked up right here, which I will be doing in Legends League, but first I'm going to jump into the recent war that we took on Golden X, and very nice war. They got the victory there by a handful of stars, triples right there, but I'm going to go through the attack that I did. I ended up actually doing both these attacks. I think both my attacks were in the final, we're in the final like 2 minutes of war. Well, I mean, that one finished there with 2 minutes left because I was in a rush because I woke up when there was like 11 minutes left in the war, so I had to rush through these. And so that second one, which I one starred, I had no plan, and I just had to click a random base to go in, and ended up one starring because I was going, because it was already 2 starts, so I was going all out for the 3. So but what did we do on this one? So this one I had a jump spell. I remember from looking before, this base was hit kind of with the same attack strategy, but he wasn't able to get it because he ended up sending his royal champion like over on this side, which I decided to send the royal champion in with the hog rider. So the plan for this was to have my queen walk down this way, and I knew there was a witch inside of this. There was like I believe a double ice golem and a witch, so I ended up pulling it with like a hog rider, and then I used a wizard with the queen to help take out the enemy king, so that it didn't I didn't need to use a rage spell for the queen here. So the whole point of this attack was try to get the queen to charge in and then jump the queen into here. And I also realized, I'll go ahead and play it, that I was starting to pull Seeking Air Mines. I didn't drop any of my balloons for any of the black mines, so I was losing my healers really quickly. So then I was like, alright, I'm not going to use the second rage spell on my queen because I'm not going to get the value that I want. So the queen is over here. I dropped the wizard here to kind of help make sure I might set the final, but I don't even think I needed it here, to be honest. So here goes the queen. She's going to get locked onto the king now, and then I'm going to drop the wizard onto the king. I used the hog rider to pull out the clan castle, which has the witch, the double ice golem, and the king goes down, which is really nice. And then I dropped the poison for the CC right here. So the poison's going to come down, help take out that CC, and the wizard is actually going to help with the ice golem a little bit. But then I'm going to drop the baby dragon down here, and then the king as well. I want to get my king to go this way around the base, just like that. I'll kind of explain why, because if the at least I wanted to, right? I think he ends up actually going right here for the wall. Yeah, he goes for the mortar, and then he doesn't walk around the wall, but he goes for, yeah, so he goes for it. I wanted the king to run around this way to help clear all this trash, but I didn't have that ability there. I popped the king ability, and then I dropped the jump over here, and then obviously I thought I didn't want to drop it like over here, because what would have happened if I dropped the jump like this, one, the king would have looped inside of the base here and could have stolen these healers, but these healers are getting picked off left and right. The jump also connected into this compartment, so the queen could technically jump in here if she had the ability to, but I was seeing that my healers were dying pretty quickly. She's under rage, and then she can also take out a lot of these defenses right here with her ability, plus the enemy queen. So then, since the healers were pretty much dying off, I'm not going to use another rage to keep her alive. She's basically just be suied at this point, and then I'm going to try to get, at least I got a ton of value with the ability, got this wizard tower, got the enemy royal champion as well through all this. So now the stone slammer is going to come up here, and it's going to go this way, and then I'm going to drop the hog riders right through this path, right through here for the town hall, and go towards the eagle. We're at 41%. Remember, we need 51% for the town hall to activate. Grand Warden's down, royal champion's down. Queen is aggroing some of this expo right here, but now these healers are going to transfer off to the hogs. I do just get in time popping or activating that town hall, but the nice thing is I drop a heal leading into this eagle artillery, not over the town hall necessarily, because I'm going to pop the Grand War Internal Tome. I just clip all the hogs right there, so perfectly protect them. Now the healers actually come over here to help transfer off to the hog riders. So now the hogs are making it through the next scatter shot. I have some freezes which I can use over on this scatter shot, but I I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I froze this air defense. That made no sense. I should have frozen this Expo, the Wizard Tower, and that multi. I didn't have anything that was targeting air. Right, obviously the air defense that was not in range of the healers at the moment, but I dropped it there, which I should have just dropped it on the Expo. I dropped the next rage to charge through, which this rage would have been for my queen, but the queen died, so I wasn't going to use it for her. I wasn't going to get the value, and then have the hogs come around for the backside. And the Royal Champion's ability helps kind of clear a bunch of the back end defenses. And so ended up working really well. The original attack was kind of like that, but instead he ended up sending the Royal Champion on this side, which didn't get the value, and his queen ended up not getting the same amount of value as I did, but ended up working right there. So got that triple with the hogs. Now let me go ahead and try and use some in a Legends League and see if we can get the same value, but this time I'm going to be using Quad Quake, because I use Quad Quake when I don't know necessarily the base that I'm going to hit. If I can use wall breakers, if I can use a jump spell, that's even better, and get the value, because then you have an extra spell for the hogs or the queen when you're charging in. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into a legend attack. We'll see how this goes. We have the Quad Quake, because it's legends, we don't know what base we're going to hit. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this right now. Then I'll bring up this perspective, and this definitely has pretty weak walls here, and so you guys can see me attack like this. We have scatter shots right here, but I do have the Quad Quake, which is that good? I don't know. We'll see. We have the World Champion down there. I could Quad Quake go into that Eagle Artillery. I would like to go for the Eagle Artillery, not gonna lie. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop balloons to take out this Archer Tower. Let's see. I'm gonna drop a baby dragon right here, and some balloons to go straight for that. So that should go down. Then I can drop the queen here, and then I can drop like the king right here, and then I gotta drop the healers onto her, and then I'm gonna have to drop the Quad Quake like this. Okay, perfect. So now the queen can charge in with the wizard, pop king ability. So now queen's going in, and we're gonna have to drop a rage for her. So what I want her to do is go for the Eagle Artillery, and then see what else she goes for after this. Okay, so she did. So she is not. Okay, so she's gonna walk down this alley here. Okay. I'll probably end up dropping the Stone Slammer for this Archer Tower here, because there's no air defense. Oh wait, I haven't pulled. Oh no, 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 no. Oh shoot. Let me pull out the CC, which is filled with giants. That was wasted right there, so I did not mean to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop the slammer to go for here. So I'm gonna lose a healer. Queen's gonna take care of that, and then I'll drop the hogs like this with the Grand Warden, Royal Champion. Get some of you guys going through here. So that's all making our way through here. Let's go ahead and freeze this scatter shot, because the scatter shots are so deadly here. Let's go ahead and drop a heal spell. Freeze the scatter again. And that. Queen's working her way through there. Oh, pop her ability. Pop Warden ability for the Town Hall. Alright, making our way through. Some of you. Let's see, Royal Champ is working on the Skellies. Queen's working on that. Pop Royal Champ ability. Skip through all that. Wizard's here. Wizard right there on that Wizard Tower. And it should be good enough. And accidentally swagging the Rage spell. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why. I think it was because I had the Rage selected, and then I was pointing to show where I was going to drop the Stone Slammer, and I accidentally dropped the Rage right there. Oops. Alright, so we're going to jump into the next attack here. What do we see here? So I'm seeing that the Eagle's up top, Royal Champion's up there as well. If I actually charge in this area, that's going to leave a nice path right for this section, but the enemy king is up there. The enemy king. I don't want to fight that enemy king like that. So if I go my king over there, and so probably, yeah, so let me go ahead and do my king right here. Do a wizard on him. I'll drop my queen like over here, and let's see where she goes. So I'm pretty much just going to be reacting on this. So we're going to pop the king ability here. So it looks like he's going to run up. And the queen is going to go ahead, drop healers on her. She's going to walk this way. Okay. So that's perfectly fine. Drop wizard over here. Drop a rage spell onto her. Drop earthquakes right in here. Let's see. Drop a baby dragon onto her right here. Let's go ahead and drop a balloon. Drop a rage. Drop the poison to hopefully take this down. Come on, take out that multi, take out that multi. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's safe. So now that multi is taken down, I think I'm going to switch to a wall wrecker so I can tank that scatter shot. So now the queen can actually take out the town hall, which is really good. Okay, so now I will go ahead and drop the wall wrecker so it can tank the scatter shot. Alright, now the scatter shot's tanked. Air defense is going to go down. Now we can drop the hogs, the Grand Warden, and the Royal Champ. Drop a wizard behind. And there we go, that's looking good. Drop a freeze right here. I'll pop the wall wrecker. Pop the Warden ability. Drop a freeze on that scatter shot. Drop a heal on the hogs. Get some cleanup wizards down and around. So we do have the enemy queen in the core. Drop some minions for that. Drop a wizard down at 6. Pull some red air bombs, which is okay. Drop another minion in the core. Royal Champion's gonna go make her way to the enemy queen soon, and that should be a 3. That worked out really well. Ended up switching it off to that wall wrecker because did the Royal Champion shield kill off the queen? Like target her next? Hang on here. That is surprising. Let me go ahead and see what happened there. So this was good. The reason why I charged the queen into here is because I didn't want to charge the queen into the enemy king here because this could have been a really bad area to charge. Plus the sweeper was pointing in there, so if I tried to charge in there, it would have been really hard. But it was a beautiful path that I could have made it right to the eagle, got to the queen, got to the Royal Champion, and my Royal Champion would have been able to take all that down. But then since the king was here, I didn't want to send all the hogs in there because I didn't want the Royal Champion to get stuck on the king forever. So that's why I put the king there. So the queen's going to make her way through. I want to see the ending of that attack there, that's pretty wild. So the queen's going to walk down. So she's going to make her way down perfectly. So then I quad quake into here. I can reach the town hall. Baby dragon there as well. So I drop a balloon in this area to test for a SAM. Poison to help take the CC down pretty easily. But then this was really important, was to switch off to the wall wrecker instead of the stone slammer. Because normally I take the stone slammer, but since there's an air defense there, I didn't want the stone slammer to go down faster from the AD, so drop the wall wrecker. So the wall wrecker can take out the air defense as well, and plus the queen was making her way down south towards the town hall, so that's perfect. So then the wall wrecker can tank for that scatter shot, which is huge. So now the hogs can come through, because if that scatter shot hits those hogs, that is so deadly right there. So then I freeze, expose, and that multi. I'm going to pop so the reason why I popped the Warden ability right here is because the hogs are about to all leave this area. So you see these hogs right inside of this Warden Aurora. The moment I pop it is because they're all spreading out in different directions. So you see they go off to this sweeper, they go here, they go off, and they go off all different directions. So that's the best spot to hit the Warden ability. Plus look at those giant bombs right there. I freeze the scatter shot, the bomb tower right there, and then I heal into this next area. is you want to drop that warden ability wherever is like the most, wherever the hogs are going to kind of disperse into different directions here. So what I want to see here is that shield. Does that shield like take off? Okay, no, some of the hogs were onto that queen and they probably were damaged. Okay, so that's what it was. The hogs damaged her and then the shield then did target her there. So that ended up working out really well and got it with the hogs. All right, what is the next base we have? Let's see. Let me take a look. We have the eagle down south. Queen's over by the eagle. Town hall's right there. Sweeper's pointing over the town hall with a single target inferno there. We have the sweeper pointing into the eagle. I'm thinking, if I charge the queen here on the left, let's see. So if I go queen here, baby dragon, some balloons, put some healers onto her, drop the king right here, drop a wizard like this. Oh, hopefully the queen walks left. Queen, please walk left. Alright, so now hopefully that will work to get the queen in. Drop this, rage for the queen. Drop a freeze on the enemy queen. King's gonna run around. Okay, King's actually tanking the scatter shot, which is perfect. Right here. And the Royal Champion, so awesome. That is really good. So I'll drop a wizard down here. Onto the AD. Drop a poison on here. Protect the healer. Oh, I lost the healer, darn it. Alright, so let's see. I have to drop a rage for the queen for the healers. Keep her alive. Alright, so I took care of the CC here. Queen's gonna walk up and around. Gonna get a ton of value here. Here's the enemy king. Now we're at 33%. Let's see, we're at a minute. Alright, so queen's gonna walk her way through there. Let's see what else. Where is this queen gonna go? 38%. She's gonna make her way around. And then we're gonna have to charge our way into here. So drop a balloon. Okay. Drop the stone slammer. Drop a ton of hogs. Grand Warden. Royal Champion. And we will go ahead and probably freeze this area right here. Freeze the town hall. Queen will have to probably burn her ability. Pop the Warden ability here. Drop a heal for the scatter shot. Drop some wizards. Queen ability goes off. We have the Royal Champion moving in. Drop a wizard down here. Drop a minion. Royal Champion ability here. Wizard up top. Wizards are making their way around. They should take out that CC. And the minions will help take that down. Perfect. You want to charge into the eagle. I was worried about the town hall because I wanted to wait for the 51% so that the town hall will be able to activate by the time the hogs make it to the town hall. But otherwise, you're going to run out of time, and that's the reason why I charged into there. I'll bring that back up here. But that's the reason why I wanted to charge into this eagle, is because I wanted to get the eagle down and then form a path to get to the town hall. I was worried about the king locking on to the warden, which he did, so I had to pop the warden ability a little bit early there, and then I froze it because of the hogs pathing wasn't directly onto the town hall. So big thing was I dropped the baby dragon. That was bad. I should have dropped the baby dragon here because the queen could have walked, but it was a nice job. So king ran around, which was good. Quad quake to help damage this, plus allowed my queen to charge in, which is what I like. Dropping the freeze helped take out that enemy queen, which was good. And then let's see, so then she takes out the scatter shot. One wizard helps go for the AD, and then the healers just get in range, and I lose a healer right here, unfortunately. So wizard helps grab that, take out the CC, rager up. And so now basically was the question, do I start the hogs this way, or do I start the hogs down here? Because if I start the hogs down here, I have to wait, right? Because I don't have anywhere near 51%. And if I start the hogs here, the queen is going to be able to reach over the wall and grab this stuff, which she was able to do. but I was still waiting on percentage here, so I dropped a balloon for this. I didn't have a wall wrecker. I might have actually switched to the wall wrecker if I ended up actually having it. So I dropped the balloon. Stone Slammer comes in. We're getting to the percentage here, but now here comes the hogs. So, right, so since there was a Tesla farm here, there was the tornado trap, and the hogs were going all a different pathing. So that's why I dropped the freeze spell on this, because of the pathing of the hogs. So then I popped the warden ability, and the warden was almost dead there. And then dropped a heal spell into that scatter shot and it ended up working out pretty well there. So we made our way through, charged in, and got it done. And I'm seeing a lot of people, you want to use a Stone Slammer or like the Wall Wrecker to help tank or something with the hogs. You don't want to use the Siege Barracks, at least from my experience right now, with the hogs like that, because unless you time it right, where let's say the Siege Barracks sets the funnel for the, I don't know, it's going to be really difficult to time it right. And then you get the hogs that come out of it to join up with the rest of your hogs, and that will help quite a bit. But other than that, it's very difficult. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the second perspective there of the hogs. If you want to see some more of that, let me know. If you want to see the second webcam there, so you can see me deploying the hogs and attacking and everything like that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys go and hit that like button, subscribe down below for the daily content, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. CarbonFin signing out. Peace.